Good morning, everybody. Justin, Critical Pain Studios here. It is Monday morning. It is 6:30 of that morning, and we are at the hobby desk. Now, I actually went ahead because I needed to get these done because I've got other stuff to do as well. So we finished off the Storm Sword variant of the Baneblade over the weekend, and we are doing the final touches to the Bane Sword variant, I believe it's called, or the Bane Blade variant. Hang on, let me check. I know it's one of those. Bane Sword, there we go. So we're just putting all the little bits, last remaining bits over this model. The exhausts, the flare launchers, things like that. I also need to quickly drill out, hopefully seeing as it's set, this piece. Let me just check. Hello. I am just straightening off this barrel tip. Had a bit of an accident and the drill slipped, so we're having to rebuild a barrel. I'm hoping. Actually, swap over to this one. That it will maintain enough for us. So yeah, stuffed up, the barrel collapsed. So I just refilled the hole with green stuff. And we're just seeing that it's still drying. All right. I'll cut away the excess. And we'll let that dry completely. So yes, today is just finishing up bits and pieces. So set that over there so it's out of the way. How are you this morning, Bane? I haven't gotten much further with the what's it called, plasticity stuff, because Papa Nurgle is visiting yet again. Now, with this one, the clients asked to do the Bane Sword. Running cat is an remote thing, so don't sweat it too much. I'm so sick, it's not funny. So he wants, I'm pretty sure he's going to want this configuration. Because this is very similar to what we're doing the color scheme on this based on Commissar Yarrick's Fortress of I forget the name of it already. Not sitting straight, so we've got a little bit of overshot of plastic here, so that's it. Fortress of Arrogance. That should sit flat in there now. Yep. You. So that's going to be the configuration. Now, I don't know about you, but that is some overwhelming firepower. So, just running through, we've got las cannons, we've got heavy bolters, or dual heavy bolters, which has got 5 sets of those. The 4 las cannons. He wants. Let me just see. Loadouts, here we go. Bane sword. So, las cannon. No. That's the quake cannon. Las cannons. Twin heavy bolters. And the armored tracks. Enhancement Battalion Commander. Oh, okay, so he wants plasma pistol, power weapon. Plasma pistol, power weapon. Okay. So I'm assuming the power sword must be that. Hey, Savetus. Many cannon, much pew pew. Exactly. Oh, and. I'll go back to this camera. Pop in another way. In amongst the rest of my weekend, I got a delivery turn up from that lovely company Gold Maple again. They sent me some more brushes. So we'll quickly go through them. I'll probably go through them later as well. But that's going to source also the heavy bolt at ×5. So, what is it? Well, I'll get the other guy out as well over here. So we can have a look at it too. This is the Storm Sword variant. So we're going to top down there. So this particular loadout, you wanted, or Storm Lord, I should say. This is the armored tracks, the heavy stubbers, the 4 las cannons, the 5 twin heavy bolters, and the Vulcan mega bolter. So I'll put that. That's a nasty piece of material right there. That can rain hell on anyone. And it's just got some little surface details to clean up on this before we prime it. Let's go ahead and finish off. As well. Yeah, I was thinking that. Where are they going to put it all? It's crazy. These tanks defy almost all logic. crazy business. But we'll pop him out of the way. We'll have a look at these brushes. So these are the Arrow brushes that Kalinsky Sable have bought out, that Golden Maple have bought out. So we've got... I can't wait to actually try these because I love the handles on the Golden Maple brushes. So, hello from Denmark. Yes, there are Bane Blades galore. Hello, Leo. How are you, mate? So, in this set, there's 3 arrows and 2 pointed rounds. So, we've got a size 0, a size 1, and a size 2 in the arrows, and a size 0 and a 1 in the rounds. Now, I think I might use them to do bits and pieces on these models when we get to them. I think that would be pretty cool. Just blow my nose, just bear with me. Sorry about that. Okay. So, we're going to get stuck in. I'm going to go top down for the moment because we need to get some little bits and pieces. So we're going to need the exhaust system, which is here. Oh, most of the stuff that we need is here. We'll just go on this one then. So, hop over there, Mr. Blade. So, I'm going to cut these and clean them up. But how is everyone's weekend going, I should say? I'm pretty sure it's still going on in some parts. Damn you. Alright. Landing shirt anywhere? No? Okay. Much better now. Put the shop on vacation for a bit of a break. Today I'm planning to play a bit of RuneScape and apparently watch a stream. Well, thank you very much for choosing to spend some of your holiday with me. It is very much appreciated, as always, Bane. And thank you for all of your help with plasticity thus far. Perks of a second monitor. Now, I haven't done any of the major accessories. I haven't vajazzled the tank. I haven't vajazzled either of them, so we might do a bit of that today. That's right. That ladder. These Bane Blades, the multi tank system in the one box is a pretty cool idea, I must admit. Having this many different options available, it's a wee bit ridiculous. And I'm actually quite surprised that that Warhammer's done it this way. Seeing as they like money, I would have thought that you buy the base Baneblade box, and then you would have to sort of buy additional bits to make certain configurations. Because that would cost more money. First time chat. Chatsy, just double check the Bane Sword cannon and not the Shadow Sword one. Hang on. Now I've got to check it. Shit. Alright. We're going to have to do some surgery. Right. Okay. So I'm going to mute the microphone for a minute while I fix this, because I've put the wrong barrel tip on. That's going to be fun. I mean, if push comes to shove, I could get the one out of the other box. Let's see if we can get this off. If we can't get this off, we'll have to rebuild the barrel. We're going to have to rebuild the barrel. Okay. Damn. Lucky we got another tank that we can steal the barrel from. Starting to give. Come on. There we go. That's all right. Wasn't too painful, which is good. So, where's my blade? Let's make sure we've. Okay. So, bits from the other box. That's all right. We'll get there. The main barrel. Now, I just need to find bits that it's referring to now. Is that it there? So, for that it doesn't have anything. It doesn't have that muzzle on the end. Bane sword. That, okay, right. So it's just the barrel. It's got no additional bits on it. That's all right. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. I did freak out a little bit last night. I thought I did have to rebuild a new one. Because this is the visually we're making it look like the Commissar Yarrick Fortress of Aggression, but it's going to be the Bane sword as opposed to the Bane blade. I'm just going to let that settle. The tank, yeah. So, Gulls up. Make sure it's aligned. Ah, no, the egg is now. I'll actually show you on stream. It's this iteration of the egg is good, I think. So we'll go back to this one while we're waiting for that to dry. So here's the new iteration of the egg with Bane's assistance, and I'm just working on the caps at the moment because the caps were designed in the old software and I want them in the new software so they're as nice and smooth as the egg. So yeah, and part of that redesign is popping or making this little inlet here a wee bit wider, making sure we've got proper reinforcement because we don't want them to break on anybody, but we'll get Monstrucker off. So these are the original red grass ones. So as you can see, they are fairly tight, so they're usable, but I still need to do a full rework of the caps. I've got the first one down, I think. But yeah, it's designed for comfort, so I want to make it so it's usable for everyone. It even fits my son's hand, who's 9, so surprisingly, that bit's good. Need to do the caps. Learning how to use plasticity also. So, okay. Give this barrel a quick little clean up. It would have had enough time to go off. Do some got lots of people in. So yeah, it's getting there. Whoop. That's just a gap fill. Then I'll lightly sand that back when it's all dry. Now that we have our proper barrel on, we'll get back to the rest of it. Okay. Now, Chatsy, I'm oh yeah, well while you're here, so with the Fortress of Aggression, he's got the gun placements. Well, it's only got the one set of gun placements, which is there in the artwork. I'm guessing that you would probably want this configuration. Would I be right? Having them sort of more towards the rear of the tank, because I reckon it'd look too much like a drone like that. So I'm guessing you want them there. I'll confirm via email if you don't respond. But today is going to be finishing off, adding some visual bits and pieces, and then off stream priming, because that's an away from the camera's job. Calls are not necessary. Email is fine. What's the my favorite one of those is what is it? This meeting didn't require an email. This email didn't require an ass kicking in the car park. Or this email could have been an ass kicking in the car park. My hands are playing up no end today. I very badly hurt my hands using a screwdriver. So that method of using a screwdriver to screw something in really hurt me over the weekend. That's why I've got my little warming straps on. Been damn near living in them the last couple of days. Oh, ad break in progress. Now, I've also been made aware, because time has no meaning to me, that QMHX, the miniature painting or gaming model and hobby expo, out at Ipswich, is 6 weeks away. So I need to finish off Goblin City, and I need to figure out the laser etcher so I can get out there into the competition. because that's what we're about this year. All about that glittering gold, baby. Also got this set of stuff to do. Also got the pardon me, the secret commission. Need to try and get Monstruckers done. If I can have at least 3 figures, I would be happy. Well, not happy. I wanted to have at least 6 or 7 figures done, but time gets in the way. Paid work gets in the way. What I'd ultimately like to do is set this space up so I can have better organization of room with storage that's got dust covers and bits and pieces, like lockers almost. So when I'm not working on a project, I can put it in the locker, get another project out, but make the lockers so the doors are clear so I can still see what's where, because unfortunately I have out of sight, out of mind really bad. If I don't see it for more than 24 hours, it's gone for good. Okay. Now, I am being heard out there, aren't I? I have, are you? Try again. Testing 1, 2, 3. Try again. Yeah, cool. Took me a little bit to figure out what the hell these actually are. I believe they're countermeasure launchers because of where they're located. Restream bot. Drew coming. I'm painting up my Baneblades too. Looks hilariously big in my airbrush booth. Yeah, they are a bit large, aren't they? It's very much a vanity item. Like I'd love to do a Pimp My Ride Baneblade edition and put like gold rims and like you can mess with this back section here. Um, there's a little square bit under that. Put a jacuzzi in there. Get some comically stylized 3D printed speakers and festoon the thing with speakers. I mean, I'm not doing it to this one because this is for a client, but get some cornrow braids in my hair. Client comes around, hey yo, we heard you like Bane blades. And have Commissar Yarrick in a pair of like white and blue and red hearted boxer shorts. Pina colada in one hand, claw in the other. And have a little button. It's funny, this kid has been a bear to build and paint, and I find myself wanting to do another one. What would be really funny is if they show up to collect it and it's a 1-to-1 scale replica with a price tag to match. Oof. Oof. The machine spirit would not be happy. And by machine spirit, I mean my wife. Yo, dog, I heard you like Bane blades, so we put a Bane blade in your Bane blade in a jacuzzi. Okay, well, stay. These little things are a pain in the butt. Lol. I have heard that. I have heard that actually. I don't remember where I've heard that, but I have heard that. Now, these little um, smoke launchers are very annoying because of the way that top section sits on them. And because these kits are so prone to warping, they don't sit exactly right, and it annoys the absolute crap out of me. Okay. So those will have to stay off until I can talk to the client. Very sorry for Joe. He was top-notch Mars pilot. Maybe Amos should have talked to. Hang on, what? Sorry for the show. He was a top-notch Mars pilot. Maybe Amos should have talked a bit more with him. Are you talking about The Expanse? Baneblade Kid is such an odd place because it's held up so well. It's definitely things about it that make you realize it's old enough to vote. Back in my day. There we go. I'm wondering what the possible Expanse quote was about. So you have me intrigued, because I do love The Expanse. Okay, so you guys get the hell over there. We got the right barrel on now. So don't need this page anymore. So like these kits are pretty cool, I must admit. Having never built one of the larger scale kits like this, has been very interesting. And given from what I've seen about the problems with it, mismatched pieces, unaligned sprues, that kind of thing, going into that forewarned is definitely a lot better. So do I. I haven't got it yet, but yeah, Chatsy, while you're here, I'm assuming you're my client. I'm not going to say your name on stream because some people don't like that. Would I be right in that assumption? Right. So, given the Fortress of Arrogance is set and configured like that, I'm assuming that you want our variant to be like this, yes? Or, well, configuration 1, configuration 2, configuration 3. Which would you prefer? Okay, so configuration 1, I'm guessing. Cool. I had a feeling that you would go for that. I just wanted to be 100% sure. Now, also, for the artwork, because it has that Fortress of Arrogance motif written down the side in the Fortress of Arrogance artwork. And this isn't the Fortress of Arrogance. What did you want in its place? Or did you still want the skulls? I have a way of doing them. But did you want it as Fortress of Arrogance on one of the panels, or the remaining panel, I should say? Because, as an example, currently on the Stormlord, bring it over to this camera, we have those in that spare panel. On the Fortress of Arrogance, they have these ones, but they have them done up in the skulls motif, and there's two of them side by side. Still wanted as Fortress of Arrogance. Alright, so I'm going to have to do some small stuff on this. That's going to be tricky. Alright. Leave it with me. I'll see what I can come up with. So let me just check. Okay, so those other bits are black, so we'll do them. Oh, pardon me. No, I should be able to do it. I've got some decal transfer paper. The plan was paint it the colors, i.e., it's sort of that Avalan sunset color, sort of a bit, and then do the transfer paper of the skulls and the Fortress of Arrogance script, and sort of shrink that down to the size of one of those panels. So we should be able to pull that off. It's interesting working on these. Well, hopefully so. Where do you play? Do you play sort of at Mount Gravatt or Calabar or another meetup, or do you go down to Arc? Because, as I said, I don't play, but I know a little bit about the scene because miniature painter. Ipswich tabletop. Ah, nice. When's that happening? So I'm actually heading out Ipswich in August for the Queensland Model and Hobby Expo. And you're not. You're a different size. Oh, you're in the right spot. What's going on? Sit again. Hang on. Oh, I see. They are side matched. Tricky bastards. I'll have to check their Facebook. Semi-regular, been a few months. Oh, okay. There we go. Now, for the tank top bubble, would you like a driver? Because we have our wee bits and pieces. I was going to do a little driver sort of sitting in the control turret up here. If possible, or do you just want me to close it up? So I can do one of the little half figures, one of the little pilots here. Because the oh, okay, that's all right. Because we can pop one of these little fellas in there. Do top down. One of these little fellas, like they're a half unit that sort of pokes its head out the top there. Where is that lid, actually? There it is. Is that the one? Yeah, and the handles are over there. So we'll get that out at any rate, because we'll need it. We'll get that handle set on. I don't think there's any real like points difference, because someone's got to drive the tank. Commissar screaming at the top would be hilarious and lore accurate. The Commissar's not screaming, but he's got a very stern look on his little face. But I can... Because there's what is it, the freestanding figure of the Commissar. But you can do... Let's see what his face looks like. No, he's looking very stern. Oh. I mean, there's two faces here. I can butcher one of them or both of them because there's if we zoom it up close, so that's your standard commissar face, and then there's this guy with his mouth open. 2004 model. Oh, okay, that works. It's going to blow my nose again. I actually have the new Commissar Yarrick model as well. Old school metal Yarrick, nice. I had to get the new Yarrick because I've got the new Gaskell, and they needed to offset against each other. There we go. I'll seal it up. So, well, we've got those guns drying over there. Just looking here. Okay. You're going to need a bit more. What about you? You need to be stuck in too. Okay. So, they need a bit of extra help. Supervisor Grass, did you do that? I built it. One of two. Also, I think they're wrong. They are not. It's where they want them. Yeah, you guys need to come out too. That's where he wants them. That's still got range of motion, but Configuration wise, they can be that way. According to the book, anyway. That's alright. So, now we've got those other two panels. Fair warning, 15. Now. Play nice. See? Multiple configurations. You can have them. You can set both of them there, or there. Issue resolved. They still have range of motion, so these like if that pushes too far, obviously it's gonna cause a problem for somebody. But las cannons in, like, you can have forward assault, offset assault, 45, 90, 75. Okay, so that's the main stuff done. There are still little bits and pieces, such as our freestanding figure. So I've done a little commissar for the storm sword. I did ask. You're late. It misread me a little bit. Let me guess, it shot itself? Just trying to think. Okay, so we've got our freestanding commissar style character. So we'll do him. We'll have a look at what other bits and pieces we have. Oh. Yeah. So that last pistol, didn't it? Plasma pistol. And a power weapon. None of these have plazas. So there's las pistol, bolt pistol, this one is a las. Uh, that's all good. I can. I think I may have something. Las pistol's the easier one to work with for plasma at any rate. Hey, Dom. Hello, sir. How are you? I haven't seen you on in ages, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Plasma pistol's fine. Like 2 weeks with influenza. First, I don't like when turrets too close together. Single close together. I was a long shot. I've seen them back to back before, but never knows to ask. So on the other one, I've got let's see, I've got the sword, power sword, um, or the power saber, I should say, because it's not a proper sword, and the bolt pistol. I do have boxes of stuff that I could go through and get a couple of plasmas out of if need be. Um, but if they're plas pistols, yeah, we'll do that. About the commissar loadout. Well, you've got it written in your thingy, and I know that weapons matter for certain things, so I can fix that up. That's no big issue. Um, yeah, I'll have a look shortly. Oh, don't need to scrape that weapon back because we're probably going to be cutting it off. So let me just actually check that. Give me 2 seconds. Those commissars in the screenshot are for another unit entirely, not for the big tanks. Apologies for the confusion. Right, okay. After they abolish point costs. Oh, okay. So we'll continue on with what they are because they're just going to be dudes. All good, all good. But yes, I am currently battling a head cold, Dom. They're purely aesthetic. Yeah, all good. Well, we can, if they're purely aesthetic, we can use them for other purposes, i.e., I can show you what we mean by the highlighting and stuff. So if we can paint one of these guys up, they won't take long at all. Okay. And time for a little head. And our arm piece. I thought you might like that. I see what you did there. I'm getting banned from Twitch in 3, 2, zip. Actually, really playing. Real playing I got in. Was always a nerd of a kid. Reading White Dwarf and everything I could get from the library. Nice. Oh boy. It's very touch and go on stream today. Being as sick as I am. So we'll sit you there. No shame that I do. Like I started in 2013 and the 5th. Not very happy with the game has turned. Chatsy, meet supervisor. Supervisor, meet Chatsy. Supervisor is a jaded husk of an individual who is angry at the world and everybody in it. Occasionally he tolerates me to paint stuff for him. And one wee commissar. Is it bad that I want to recreate, like, oh my god, I just thought of something even better than having Yarrick sitting in a hot tub. Trying to find, like, an almost completely naked male figure. Or even a male figure, and put black bands and fishnets all over him. Put Yarrick's head on with the claw and a microphone and have him doing shows if I can turn back time while straddling the barrel of the tank. Let me bring it into focus here. Like that. If I could turn back time. Dun, dun. I have a model for that. The Fabulous Custodies. I have the STL files. Oh my god. Does this mean I need to spend 200 and something dollars to get myself a bang blade just so I can do this? Because it'd have to be the blade variant with the turret that moves up and down. Oh god, that'd be insane. Is that something that I need to do, chat? Yes, print it, paint it. I know it's not exactly legal, but there's got to be an STL of a Baneblade and configuration and stuff. There just has to be. Now, we're going to drop back to that camera. We're going to make this sort of a bit more what's his face? Fortress of I keep wanting to say Fortress of Solitude. But if there's one thing in 40k, I don't think Solitude's it. Where is it? I saw a heap of those little things. Where'd they go? There was a whole stash. Of little bits. There they are. They're right in front of me. So I'm wondering... Oh no, they're not going to fit on. They're a different angle, which is a shame. There was these little sort of little pillbox light lids, but they won't fit anywhere because they are designed for this bit to go around the outside. But that's okay. What other bits can we put on? So we're still waiting on the barrels to dry for the bolters. Little nameplates. Little ammo box. Those seem to be the only real bits. That you could attach anywhere. I mean, there's spare lugs and nuts and stuff, but I don't think they go anywhere on this. Nah. What's over here then? There's that spotlight. Now, the Commissariat one has a spotlight on it from memory. Doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Needs parrot truck nuts. No, that's for my version with the jacuzzi. So it's got a spotty on it. So I kind of want to do the spotlight. Oh, 1 point in. Really? Oh, Darkest. How are you? Thank you very much for the follow. Now, I don't even know if this thing's actually a like the Fortress of Solitude is actually a thing. um, as far as like, is it a kit that you can actually buy? Fortress of Arrogance. It is. You can actually buy the Fortress of Arrogance. Nice. I was doing Fortress of Solitude to annoy people. No, it's not a kit, but they did release a Warhammer Community data slate for certain special named vehicles. Oh, okay. Not you, you. So I'm not exactly sure where we're going to put this light. Because it's got it off the main turret. We don't actually have that turret for apocalypse-sized games. Oh, I see. So we could put it up here. Make that work. I think we'll do that. Now, I did see a cable for this thing somewhere. Sure, I saw a cable for this thing somewhere. Or was that a handle? Let's see. Oh, it wasn't in the book. I went looking, didn't I? Got that bit just there. I'm not sure. That I've seen a wee tiny bit that would fit that. No, but that's okay. I spent 5 minutes saying it was category, so I'm not judging. After mega judging what the fine tuning channels not intended doesn't need to be done. Paint job will look sweet. Key to the final product. It's not like that. It's not a good route. Okay, all right. Everybody just calm and chill, please. I don't want people fighting in chat. It's not good. Regardless. So let's have a quick look at where this is going to sit. So there's that little panel just there. Also that panel just there. No, we're not doing this. We are not doing this. Don't start, because I'll finish it. And if I have to finish it, people's noses are going to be put out of joint. So, fair and final warning. Don't make me be the asshole here. Streaming, bud. Hang on. Okay. I am going to need to take a quick break. I will be right back. But okay. Right. I'm going to say this right now. There is a disconnect between keyboard and mouse. That's the thing about the internet. So I'm gonna say this. I'm putting a stop to it right now. First and foremost, say, dude, I'm not engaging is fine, but typing that you're engaging. So stop. That's for darkest. Supervisor, put it back in the bag. Don't worry about it. Chill. And yeah, just don't. This is not the place for it. This is not going to be tolerated. If I have to yellow card, I will yellow card. If I have to put you on a timeout, I will put you on a timeout. Because that's what happens. So, I need to go on a quick break. I will be right back. um, so this doesn't continue, or like I've still got stuff to do. I don't want to have to be. I don't want to have to put on my daycare hat. So yeah, I'll be back. If anything happens while I'm away, I'm going to be pissed. And you don't like me when I'm pissed. Trust me. So, yeah, I'll be back. All right, we're back. See what's going on. All right. Deal with that later. So, where are we going to put this light? There is looking like a good spot. Just drop it. Don't respond. Don't. Done. Nothing can be done about it. I have spent quite a bit of time on them. So the average build time for one of these things is something like 8 or so, or 6 to 8 hours, 10 to 12 if you go really, really hard. Yep, just no more. Don't reference it. Don't continue on with it. Just yeah. I know, I understand. Apology accepted, but just right, so dirty big tank. Festooning bits. There's one of these little light thingies. Where's the artwork? Okay. Just having a quick little look. I don't think there's anything else on it. It's stripped pretty bare. Okay, I think that's where we need to be. So we just need to go around, make sure it's all stuck down, and everything's clean. Okay, gonna have to get the sander out. A couple of little spots that need touching up, cleaning up. We'll go top down. I'm not sure how I'm going to do. There's a freehand skull, which is sitting at the very, very front. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that at this stage. This is the Bane sword, yes. This is going to, even though it's a Bane sword and not a Bane blade, this is going to look like the Fortress of Arrogance as far as the paintwork goes. So we're just going through, making sure everything's lined up correctly. Yes. It will look pretty cool when it's done. So we're going to be doing some decal work and all sorts of stuff once I get the base layers down. There we go. Had a little bit of a spill on the what do they call it, the screw goo. Then we'll go over with some may not even need to go over with some green stuff. Done a pretty good cleanup job. Making sure everywhere everywhere where our paint hits is going to sit right. scrape first. Just to level the playing field. Okay, so yeah, the priming that I'm going to be doing on this is a little bit different than I normally would do, because some of the elements are very much going to be metal based. I'm going to prime in black, and then I'm going to reprime the metal areas with lead belcher. I won't be doing the priming on stream, however, because of vapors and stuff, and I've got to open up all the windows and have evac fans on, and it's just really loud, and I don't have the camera situated at my spray booth, unfortunately. But I will show you the prime. I'll take photos of each step so I can put them up in the Discord. Yeah, because this has the elements in it that are metal, but most of the thing's going to be black. So what we're going to do is I'll do the whole thing black, and then I'll respray. Like I'll tape off. I'll do the barrel in lead belcher. I'll do the tracks in lead belcher, and then we can sort of add lead belcher in to other elements along the way. Because it's the coloring on this is a little bit odd as far as paintwork goes for Warhammer, because there's a lot of gold adornments to it, obviously, because it's Yarrick and it's a high-ranking commissar. But normally with tanks like this, they would be a different color. But because we're going black with metal, we need to go black, dry brush metal, and then metal, dry brush black. So it's kind of an offset. You can't sort of go halfway between the two. So that's easy enough to fix. I can sort that stuff out. But yeah, it's going to involve doing a base coat of black, then taping off areas where I don't want the metal to go down, i.e. most of it, and then going down with the metal, because the barrel of the gun specifically is metal. Well, they've gone a really bright silver almost. But in the artwork, they've also gone That's why I got confused. They've got this barrel on it, on the FLG Paint Studio one that you sent me, Jatsy. That's why I got confused. That's why that was on there. Sorry about that. My bad. Um, but yeah, it's mainly going to be the black. Um, with metal. They've got a silver. I'm thinking like a little bit. Pardon me. Yes, yes, I still have the photo in the emails. So, I think it was in that one. 20. Apologies. Oh, they've got a full black barrel. Did you want the full black barrel, or did you want the? Okay, okay, that's cool. I can work with that. I can do that. They've got a lot of airbrush work on this. That's cool. It's something we can work with. Okay. Now let me blow my nose again because head colds suck. We'll see how this barrel's going. Okay. Try and gnaw a bit out of this. Okay, we're gonna have to let that dry a bit more before I do that, so I'll have to remember that bit. But I think this tank is ready to rock. It's bolted down. Nothing going to fly off. I'm worried about that. I'm going to pin that. Where's my snips? There's my snips. Now we're going to need the fine drill bits. I've got coffee here, damn it. Cold coffee. Okay. So you, my dear boy. So we've approached the 2-hour mark. Got a lot more done than I thought we would. Come on. Don't be like that. Right. That day. So I need to wait for that to dry. Need to prime both of these bad boys today. Our two little commissars. So we can go through a little paint demo with them. Find that decal, or make that decal, I should say. So I don't think I'm going to find a high resolution one, unfortunately. So I will have to make my own. I'll get our panels off while we're here. That panel. That panel. So these are going to be our Fortress of Arrogance artwork. So these are just going to be painted in what I'm pretty sure is Evelyn Sunset. I will double check. Might even be more of an ochre. But I'll color match as best I can for them. I'm pretty sure that the rest of the tank is going to be black, grey, with looks like retributed gold, because it's got that slight reddish tint in the artwork. Let me go back to, yeah, that's definitely retributed gold. But it actually looks like the Fortress of Arrogance, fantasygames.com. So it's yeah, there's more shots of that. Good. Oh no, that's not an Evelyn sunset at all. That's something darker. Interesting. So they've got the bars. Okay, I can do that. That's easy enough. I need to blow my damn nose again. Well, we've kind of run out of stuff to do. That doesn't involve loud noises and fumes and stuff. So I think we're going to have to call it there for the day. That way I can get these primed and sort of look at colours and bits and pieces. But yeah, I think we're in a good spot here. Can't think of anything or see anything that's jumping out. But Chutsy, you're happy to go with rule of cool. Yeah, yeah. Because it definitely looks like in that artwork that they've gone base black. They've done little nicks and scratches. They've filtered in a lot of airbrush. There's dust and debris there as well. They've got a little... They've got a little something sitting there. Like the little pointy bit light. Where did I see you? There. They've got this guy. Yeah, I know that's where that would sit. But I'm wondering... if there is something... Yeah, I'd definitely look cool. Just so as an example, this has got this round base on it. It's going to look stupid with the round base on it, so I'm going to have to either cut those stumps off or this stump off. I think it might be those stumps there. All right, let's see. Now back to there. And there. Thank you. Quick little cleanup of this.
Milk and cereal. Cereal or no?
Right. I think I'm going to have to call it there because people need me to do stuff for them. But I will stick this down. No. Alrighty. So we shall call it there for the day. I'll get these primed and we'll be back ready to paint tomorrow. So I will see you all then. Sorry for the shortness of stream. Ran out of stuff to do. Right, so yeah, I'll go get that sorted. Thank you all very much for hanging out. Thank you, Chatsy. We'll have some more progress shots up on the Discord and Instagram and stuff. I'll take pictures of both tanks in their entirety before priming, then after priming. I'll do the layering job between the two as well. So I'll do prime shot and then prime with metal shot, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, folks, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for hanging out. Hope everyone has a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever. Peace out.